we're in the business to make you money, not to lose you money. We can't be afraid. We can't be afraid to, to take those some risks. We take risks going to work every day. Somebody cheat on you in the intersection, for nothing. We take risks. What type of foods we eat. Why not take a risk to invest in your future? You want to leave leave something for your kids, or prepare something for your kids or your kids' kids.
Yeah.
But you have to understand how money works, or how, look at how you evaluate how you see money, because that's going to determine, your level of financial success. Because I heard people talk about, and I'm not going to get political tonight, but I heard people talk about, how many bankruptcies, Trump has. There are millionaires and multimillionaires and billionaires that was unfiled more than he was unfiled. The only reason y'all know about that is because he was running for president. But he understands how to work the system. Did that stop him? Did that stop him for having hotels all, in different countries?
No, sir.
He's still getting his money. He's gonna call what he is, or he's gonna call what he is, and look, I'm not even gonna take that $400,000 a year salary, and I'm gonna cut my ties to my business. You see what I'm saying? They understand. It's like, like getting the game, to start with, get the game of Monopoly.
Exactly. It's a good game.
Yeah.
It's a real good game. It teaches a lot about investment, money, management.
Economics 101 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Economics right there.
Yeah, you're right. It's a good game.
Yeah, and some of us, because I used to think that, hey, well, I gotta have a certain amount of money in order to, to purchase this home, or invest in this home, whether I'm gonna flip the home or keep it as a form of residual income, which means that, I want to keep it and, rent it out. I'm just going to get paid off of it every month. Every month that you're paying rent, you're paying somebody's mortgage. Exactly.
So why not pay yours?
Yeah. But there are ways, that you can start, business line of credit totally separate from your personal credit, and get in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And a franchise investment in a franchise, you pick the right one. I mean, that's the best route to go to begin with.
Wingstop.
Yeah, if you can get one.
Yeah, they cost a grip. And I'm what I don't have right now?
It's not any available in a lot of areas of the country. That's not too many.
Well, even if it is, I don't have a grip right now, no way. So it really don't matter. But that's a successful franchise, though, as far as you say, though, as far as consistent. I just threw something out there. That's not the end all be all of a franchise. Little Caesar's Pizza. That's another one.
Right. Mm-hmm. Some ways. I mean, there are a lot of ways to make. There's a lot of ways you can make money. We can hustle, come up on 10, 15, 20 racks. You know what I'm saying? And then we go and blow it. Get some, borrowing something newer. I didn't say buying. I didn't say buying something newer or investing in something newer. You borrowing something newer.
Nah, yeah. If you don't own it,
as long as you got a lien on your tag, you don't own it. It's not yours.
Well, I tell you what. If you don't believe that, miss about 2-3 payments, you find out real quick who that vehicle belongs to. We want our car. Who car? Our car. But it's mine. I put tent. I put rims. I put music in it. This is my car. No, sir. This is our car. And you about 2-3 months behind. So we coming to get our car. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's a dirty game, man. But again, chess when everyone else is playing checkers, right? Having an understanding of what it is and not being intimidated from what you don't know about it. So with the money, with the economics, a lot of people find those kind of conversations really as boring and mundane type of conversations. But it's something that we all need. Every person out here, a responsible person out here financially, they need that. You know, if you have any kind of assets, if you have any kind of income, you need to be able to watch that income grow for you rather than just every month, every week you get paid, it goes out. You get paid, it goes out. You get paid, then you're saying, okay, and not even check to check, just paid to broke. And so that mentality has to stop. And it's, again, it's a mindset, right? To where I shouldn't want to get rid of every dime that I make. I shouldn't want to have my column that I have going in and my column that I have going out. I shouldn't have that so tight. So at one point in time, you as an individual should want to do better for yourself, not for what anybody else is saying, not for what anybody else is doing, but for yourself. Because if you go to work every day and grind and you do this, don't you deserve some kind of break, some kind of financial break, breather? Give yourself a little breather, right? And so being able to get paid, pay yourself first, pay your bills, do the things you have to do, be responsible, but still be able to put something to the side to where, whether it's 5, 10, 15, 20, because everybody can't save and invest the same, but something beats nothing all day, every day.
Right.
Christmas is coming up. We talked about it. There's going to be a lot of spending. There's going to be a lot of charging. There's going to be a lot of regrets because a lot of times those kids don't even play with that stuff. That you get. And so, but you still have to pay for it. And so what makes you want to go out and spend that, especially if last Christmas you had a conversation, hey, Christmas did me in financially, so you shouldn't want to do that to yourself again. And if you just have to spend, how about in January, start $25, $30 a month or whatever in a Christmas fund. If you just want to spend, then you can put that money to the side and prepare for that. So then that doesn't affect your bottom line.
I mean, but, it's like, but if you spend all year, you really can't. You spend 300, 200 or 300 days out of 365 days, it's going to be pretty much hard for you not to spend during the time when you're bombarded with all the reasons you should spend. And if you don't spend, then something's wrong with you. You're a Scrooge or something, okay? Well, at the same time, these people are not paying any of your bills.
Mm-hmm. Not one of them.
They're not contributing to your retirement, your future. They're not contributing to your lifestyle. They're providing you a product that you've been told that you need. Well, you really don't need it, but you've been told that you need it, or either your kids have been convinced that they need it, so you feel like you're obligated to go do it. Now, where's the freedom in that? That sounds like control to me.
That is control. I mean, it's control. Hopefully, a lot of our listeners know it's control, and then they can tell their friends that it's control, so they won't be controlled no more. by the stuff that has them previously controlled. Because once you gain a sense of something, it is hard having that conversation with a lot of people that don't and will call you a Scrooge or call you, oh man, you're not in the spirit and all that. No, I'm not in the spirit of spending. Why? I'm not in the spirit of buying this. Why? I'm not in the spirit of spending. You know why? Because I got bills. I got responsibilities. Y'all can be in all the spirits y'all want, knock yourself out. But if you're in the spirit of broken, if you're in the spirit of brokenness, in the spirit of not having, then that's because you got in the spirit of giving over here and you feel good. It feels so good to give. Feels so good. Feels so wonderful. Yeah, that's cool. But if ain't nobody giving back to you and you giving all yours away, then happy 2017 ramen noodles. This is going to be a tough year. So you got to want to start the bleeding yourself and not fall for the indoctrination or the media, the continued consumerism of America, right? The consumerism attitude that you have, as you say, you have to spend, you have to buy, you have to be satisfied with what you have. We are very impatient as a society, and we've been steadily being told that we don't need to be patient because we can't upgrade so soon and so quick with different things. So we really don't see the value in hanging on to stuff. We see the value in getting more. And so those that know that, they advertise, they market toward that. They gear things that, hey, what's going to get their attention? What's going to make them get this product, buy this product? So they bombard you with that same thing. They hit you with that same message. And so now you're spending what you only want to spend, but you just get, as I say, you feel obligated to because you've been bombarded. Spend, buy, spend, sell, get it. Go. And so you just on a mission to just go get and end up, I pass by, man, houses all the time, right? In the neighborhood I'm in different neighborhoods, garage just filled with stuff. You got your car parked on the sidewalk because you got a garage full of stuff. So if all that stuff is so great, so valuable, and so useful, why is it sitting in the garage where the spiders are, the frogs, the ants, and everything else, if it's so valuable? Because like I said, we've been told we have to have all of this stuff.
Yeah, but I've always wondered about that too. You know, when you have a garage, a place that you're supposed to store your vehicle, you parking your vehicle that you pay for every month twice because you pay a car note or
and insurance,
and you leave it outside.
Yeah,
and you got stuff that you're not using taking up garage space. I don't get that.
I don't get that either. I don't get that. Like the stuff inside the garage saying nanny boo boo to the car. You can't get in.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But hopefully some of that, might help somebody, man.
Yeah, I hope so. And that's the goal of the show, the goal of the program, the goal of everyone that we speak to is to provide some information that's valuable, provide some information that's practical, provide some information that's solution-oriented to where everyone involved that's hearing it can get a little bit of something from it. Because, again, everybody's not going to eat the same way. Everybody's not going to grab and gain information the same way. But the fact that we were willing to share this information and you guys can get something out of it, that does us good. That makes us feel good. It makes us feel that it helps us add value. It makes us feel good that we're adding value to what we're doing. We're not just entertaining. We're not just talking. We're not just talking down. We're not just criticizing, but we're actually adding value to listeners' lives by sparking the conversations, and then again hoping those conversations leads to some action, and then those actions will lead to some real results, and then those real results can lead to some testimonies of what you guys gained from just hollering and Think About It radio for a little while. And that's the overall goal.
Already.
That's the overall goal,
man. That, Pimpin'.
What's that, man?
I said, well said, that Pimpin'.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time for dipping in and everything else, man. You got anything else in your dome piece, my brother, man, that you want to share with these lovely people of America and overseas, worldwide, everywhere?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. No, man, I was gonna say, how about them Cowboys, man? I just had gone.
Yeah, y'all handling business, man. You guys are handling business, man. Now, here's my question: wouldn't it be crazy if the Cowboys get to the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl is here in Houston this year?
Oh man, I'm coming.
Oh man, that's gonna be crazy. And also, what's up?
I'll catch a stagecoach down there if I got to. Boy.
That's if you can get on 45 because it's gonna be packed. Hey, you might gonna get that stagecoach so you can ride the median of the road because it's gonna be jam packed traffic, baby. They gonna be getting to H-Town. 45 gonna be hot.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of there anyway though.
Yeah. You definitely need to, man. Definitely need to. But I think it's going to be a cool event. But also, if the Cowboys do get down. Because, again, I'm not no Cowboy fan, but I ain't no Cowboy hater either. Them cats ain't done nothing to me. I mean, I'm not a professional football player. What I look like liking or not liking somebody. Man, y'all go do what y'all do. It's entertainment. It's entertainment. I don't play for any of them. Yeah, it's just entertainment. I don't. You know, people say,